Charlie Cradaville, everybody, thank you for having me. It's a real pleasure to be here. I do want to take this time to give you guys a very brief education on how you can participate in government and politics beyond just voting. Now, does anybody know what you need to do to participate in the election? That's right. Register. You have to register to vote. Who knows what you have to do to register to vote? Right. You got to fill out one of these. So before I leave today, everybody who's going to be 18 in time for the election is going to get the chance to register to vote. And then, do you guys know what to do on election day? Do you know where you vote? Your parents been voting? Usually in the school, yeah. There's a place in your neighborhood, and they tell you, they send you, once you send this in, you're going to get what's called a sample ballot in the mail. And that sample ballot looks exactly like the ballot that you see on election day when you get to pick who you're voting in for these offices. There's also sometimes at the bottom yes or no questions, and you actually get to decide on the laws, yes or no. So when you go to vote on November 2nd, you're going to see a lot of different offices. Those offices are elected offices. The law says that people who are in those offices get chosen by the voters. But there's a whole bunch of other positions, usually volunteer positions, usually service positions, that are appointed. So, for instance, in the city, you might not know this, but there's a Youth Guidance Commission. And the Youth Guidance Commission is made up of local people from Paterson who want to help the youth, young people like you. And a lot of those people on that commission are young people. So the first way that you can get involved in government and politics beyond voting is to try to get appointed to a board or commission. It's actually probably easier than you might think. So you could be one of these people. And so what you should do, if you're interested in this, is head down to City Hall. When you are talking to elected officials, whether they're the mayor or the city council or even the governor, especially if you are in the same party as them, they are much more likely to listen to you and much more likely to pursue your ideas. So let's say, for example, you wanted to create a proposal that would have more frequent garbage pickups in your neighborhood, or just some measures to make sure that the garbage gets picked up when it's supposed to be. You could put that idea together. The first step is to do research. So you would go to the city clerk's office and you file a request for records. So here's the thing, like, you don't want to go to the city council and say, here's what you're doing wrong, I've got a great idea, I've got all the answers, and you should listen to me. If you never deviate from being respectful, it makes it very difficult for people to say no to your idea. Okay, well, I will say this, if you want to be registered to vote in this November's election, you have to fill out that form today, and I will turn it in for you at the county building downtown. So please make sure I get that from you, otherwise you won't be able to vote this November. You'll have to wait. Thank you so much for your time, everybody. Have a great one.